my Second Life career has given me some extraordinary opportunities to travel around the world. And in the last few years, I've been to 72 countries. There are some amazing culinary trends, and I thought I'd like to share those with you, just to give you some idea of what's going on and what I'm seeing both in the United States and around the world. The first one is street food. Everywhere has a street food festival. It's become incredibly hip. Millennials, those people between 80 and 30, who are really looking for freedom. A lot of restaurants now, of all types, and chains included, are beginning to move into this family-style preparation because it's easier for the restaurants. They're often using cuts of meat and other proteins that are cheaper. You can really raise your prices on these, and you can go to small places where they're charging $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 for a small plate of food. If you ever do think about the small plates food, two things. One, time it correctly. So much of restaurants bring it out where they'll bring out one plate first and you have 10 of you fighting over 3 anchovies. And then they'll bring out 10 plates where some of it is congealing in the corner while you're deciding what to eat. Don't call anything on a small plate tapas. Nowadays, anything that goes out is called tapas. It drives me nuts. There is a big trend now towards eating all of the animal and respecting the fact that if you kill an animal, you're going to try and use as much of it as possible. And people are really looking for that, and they're opening up. Drinks are a huge part of the equation now when people go out to dine. Cocktails are no longer being just seen in America as delivery systems for oblivion. People go in, and the first words out of their mouth when they order a beer, what's local? Gourmet, comfort food. And that's one of the biggest things that's coming out at the moment. And again, I urge people to be careful. There's a trend to create gourmet comfort food by throwing luxury ingredients onto comfort food and trying to make it better. And by that I talk about hamburgers with truffle on them and foie gras shoved in it. And to me, that's just, it's awful. It's a disrespect to the original comfort food, and it's a disrespect to the high-end ingredient. Sustainability. People are becoming more and more aware of the impact of what they do in their lives. Children are traveling with their parents. They want to eat some of the food that their parents are eating. They want to know about where their food is coming from. But I think it's an area that you really need to do research in and look what they're doing, because there's going to be nearly 1/5 of the population is over 65. Superfoods are all becoming very popular. Salt is seen as the great enemy, and yet when I'm cooking or when I'm judging cooking, salt is the one thing that nobody seems to add to any food.